I mean, Will took 98% of the, 95% of the 2-minute drill, plays throughout the year, and we got some in this week, but it's trying to ease off on our players' legs. That was on me. He wasn't prepared for that. So I was proud of the way he played. I was proud of his composure. Down the stretch, he gave us a chance to get back in there. We kind of like to have a timeout with 5 seconds. We were, again, that was on me. He wasn't prepared, and I thought he did a great job in that drive, considering.
How do you prepare a guy for third, and how do you prepare a guy for third in the Yates Cup on the line, a guy who hasn't played very much?
You practice it, and when you don't practice it, that's on me. You practice those situations, and unfortunately he hadn't been in that kind of situation. Last play of the game, we did it before, but that's on me. We did no timeouts, 1 play left. What's the play going to be? We were trying to get it in quick that we could get 2, 2 quick plays, but no, that was going to work either. So.
Devastating. I mean, devastating. This team all knew this was a Vanier Cup caliber team, and it's devastating to not get out of your own conference. Right?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Let's give credit to Guelph. They played well. They did a good job. It was kind of a back and forth game the whole game. And I thought there was moments when our defense was outstanding and moments when our offense did a good job. And I'm proud of the way Stevenson played. He hung in there. He didn't get rattled. It's not an easy situation to put a quarterback into it in a game like that, especially a defense that's as good as University of Guelph system.
Greg, did the play calling go the way you wanted? It seemed like there was a lot of read options for Stevenson, and was there? There
maybe more than but he was pretty good at pulling the ball and making plays with it. A couple of them were designed that he was going to read and he could pull it. A couple of them he just pulled it on his own and actually made 2 good plays out of it. So, like I said, he's not afraid. He's he's going to go in there and see what the defense is. If they're going to crash down hard at the end and take away the inside run play that we had called, he'll pull it. So some of them were on his own, some were designed. But I thought he did a good job of executing those plays.
You left points on the field.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. We did, and that could come back and bite you in a close game.
In terms of disappointment, and I know it'll probably be more disappointing tomorrow and the day after that, but when you look at...
I'm proud of our, I'm proud of our players. They've got good kids, they worked hard. Both's a good team. Yeah, it's disappointing, but, it's a game, and we'll move on and learn from it. It's unfortunate for some of our graduating players, but, it's... I've been through it. We'll deal with it, and our players will deal with it. I think the hardest thing for me right now is going into the dressing room and seeing kids who worked hard every single night, stayed here till 10 o'clock, 10:30 every night, and it's over in seconds. And you got this close, and that's sport, sometimes, and it's life too. And it's hard for them, but. For guys like Preston Huggins and Ricky and Calvin, and the guys who have used up their eligibility, that's particularly hard. That they didn't get a chance to get to where we needed to get to.
And you haven't even looked at this. Well, you probably have, but you don't want to discuss it. Your list of players who have run out of eligibility is not extensive.
No.
We have a lot of guys.
No, we got a lot of guys back. Yeah, we'll be fine. That's not gonna make it any easier tonight. Norm is going to make it easier for these boys. But I tell you, I'm proud of the way our players played. I'm proud of the way Stevenson stood in there and hung in there and made plays. And sometimes didn't think things didn't go right for him. But you know what? At the end of the game, he didn't cave. He was there, making plays.
The drive, you got them all the way there. It was first down in Yates Cup. It was pretty damn close.
Yeah, it was close. I know it's. Thanks for reminding me. We just tried. I mean, it was a battle. They're a good team. I just wish we could have gotten that last one. Honestly, I thought we had a chance on it. Made a decision to throw it underneath to Justin. In hindsight, I probably should have thrown it up in the end zone at least. But I mean, it's one play. We went 80 yards in like minute 20. So.
Greg said it was on him for maybe not giving you that situational practice.
No, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get bonsais all the time. I mean, I got them 3 this past week. You know, you always get that situation. You know, usually it's down by a field goal or down by 2. You know, try to get it to field goal range, kind of thing. Obviously, you need a touchdown, so I just try to like let it loose on the last drive. You know, I mean, honestly, you could say that, but no, I was proud of the way that we played. You know, the guys battled today.
You didn't run the ball a lot.
Like me, or
you ran the ball a lot, but your running backs didn't run a lot, especially in the third quarter.
It's probably on. I mean, again, that's probably something else that like they did because I'm playing, right? Because like what they're gonna do is try to load the box and force me to throw. You know, obviously, that's what they did. So, you know, I'm not gonna be able to beat them throwing. You know, and I don't know what we were or anything, but you know, I thought they gave us big enough cushion on the outside. We tried to throw those quick stops, and I mean, yeah, I'm not really sure. I know we had the wind in the third quarter, so that's why we were trying to throw a little bit as well. But for a reason that we didn't, I'm not really sure. I don't know the statistics. So,
did you ever your sort of sense of confidence going down the field, even in the last minute and a half?
I mean, it was different. Obviously, you try to always play situational football. So when you have a big lead, you're trying not to make a mistake, turn the ball over. When you're down by 6 with a minute 30 and you have no timeouts, you're trying to score. So, you know, obviously you have to be smart with the football in terms of like the downs, like first down, throw it away, second down, throw it away, third down, you gotta go. So my confidence was always there, like the entire game. You know, probably in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have thrown that one over the middle on that. It got intercepted right after halftime. That was probably a turning point in the game that I shouldn't have done. But it's tough. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot to digest. You know, trying to go over in your head. So
Proud of the guys. I mean, you couldn't be probably more proud. And even for the 5th years, you're a 4th year, but for the guys who are 5th year and have no eligibility left, what's the room like right now?
It's awful. I hate. I mean, more so this year because you've been there with them for 4 years. You know, and it's just hard to think about. You know, there's a lot of good guys on defense. You know, Captain Preston Huggins, and like the list goes on and on. We're gonna miss all those guys. You know, they gave their heart and soul to this program, and we were 10 yards away from giving them what they wanted. It's hard. It's hard to swallow right now.